everyone, welcome back to Exploring Attractions. My name is Savannah, and today we're here at Universal Studios to check out Super Nintendo World.
It's the first official day of past member previews. We missed all the technical rehearsals, unfortunately, just because we were busy. We couldn't get out here, but we're here. We're going to be filming a long video today, doing everything in Super Nintendo World. So with that being said, let's go head on down to the lower lot and go check out everything that this lane has to offer.
So we already went ahead and purchased our power-up bands. You're actually able to get them up at the front at either like the main gift shop or at the Super Nintendo World gift shop on the right. So I went ahead and got Peach, and Scott went ahead and got Yoshi.
And the power-up bands together were $87, so around 40 bucks, and no AP discount. But yeah, to beat the crowd, buy them up front so you can just get into Super Nintendo World and have a good time. And we have linked our power-up bands with the app, so you can actually access this screen in the Universal Studios app. And since I couldn't fit Exploring Attractions in there, I did a little bit of a throwback and put SoCal Exploring. I did say it's AP preview, so you had to check in before. So if you're doing any of the AP previews leading up to opening day, you have to check in outside before. You know where Saddle Ranch used to be at? Right outside the park, you have to check in. Now the line looked really long, however, everything was smooth, the operations were smooth, there was no hassle to check in at all. It was kind of nice. It only took us about 10 minutes to wait in line to get to the front. We made it to the lower lot, now we're waiting in line to get into the land. The land officially opens up in about 15 minutes or so, but it looks like people are already starting to walk on in. There it is right up there, there's the entrance. We're just looping around and they're finally gonna be able to walk right inside. After years of waiting for this land, I finally get to step foot into Nintendo World. Here we go, it's finally time. Look at the photo op, a really long line for the photo opportunity, but we're making our way into the warp pipe right now. Oh wow, into Princess Peach's castle, and we're about to get the grand reveal of Super Nintendo World right now. Oh my goodness, this is a lot larger than I thought. This is insane. Man, okay, wait, first before we go explore the land, we're of course gonna go ride the ride first. Like, this is truly wild. Look at everything's moving right now. And we're about to go get in line for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, which is posted at a 30-minute wait. I think it's probably gonna get a little bit longer judging on them extending the queue out here, but wow, 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 wow. Well, I am excited for the ride. I'm also excited to go check out everything else that this land has to offer. Like, there's so much interactivity with the power-up bands. You can spend a long time in here. I mean, just right here, we got the Piranha Plant Challenge. Looks like they're trying to make sure that he doesn't wake up. Oh, he woke up though. I love the little seating areas out here. They're all little mushrooms, of course fitting with the theme, and covered by mushroom canopies too. It's time to walk into the queue of Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Into the first area of the queue. They have it all split up, so you have the accessible, standby, VIP, and then to our very right is single rider. Man, it's so funny how much this queue, at least the Yoshi portion, looks like the Yoshi queue for the Yoshi ride over at Universal Studios Japan. But this is very interesting. We have to go up some stairs and then go back down to where we came from. Not too sure how long the queue is up here. So just to kind of get an idea of where we're at, right underneath us is that first little area where Yoshi's Island is at. Oh my god, Yoshi just did his little noise. But now we're upstairs, so we're about to go down again since the lines are moving. It's just the level of detail in here is nuts. Like, this is only the first couple rooms of the queue. We still haven't even gotten inside the main building. That's where all the details are gonna be, but already in quote unquote extended queue, the level of detail is insane. Look at this dude right here. He's just happy to be here with his shoes on, ready to go and ride Mario Kart. Oh, so the VIP experience is on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side, this is where standby walks through. So right down here is where we came in, right underneath here. This is the real Yoshi's Island. You got all of his eggs right there, all the baby Yoshis. Oh wow, oh my god, there's Yoshi right there. I'm Team Beauty today, Yoshi. We're now outside, and I'm pretty sure this is where the single rider line comes from. This leads into that Yoshi building that we're just at. Everywhere you look throughout this land, there's something moving, some form of Nintendo character that you see from the games. There's obviously the one-up mushroom right there, and just another look at just how many people are in Nintendo right now. I think after we get off the ride, we're definitely gonna hit Toadstool Cafe, because judging by this crowd, the land's gonna be popular today. Into Bowser's Castle we go, and Savannah, just check the time. We've been waiting exactly 30 minutes, but there is still plenty of queue on the inside, so I'm thinking it's probably gonna be around an hour wait. Bowser's statue is a lot larger than I expected. It's really, really big. Wow, you have to be here in person just to kind of get how big in scale this is.
What's really cool is they're actually playing the Bowser's Castle music as soon as you walk into the castle.
Yeah, like it's literally like when you play the Mario game. It's kind of insane. I love all the different cups, the trophies that they have. Like my inner kid is screaming right now, playing all the Mario Kart games growing up, still playing the Mario Kart games. This is insane. There is so much stuff in here that's very possible that you miss stuff. But you have to come ride this ride multiple times to catch everything. I just saw Boo. Oh, Boo's right up there. He's hiding up there. Got Surviving Rainbow Road for Dummies. That's not what it actually says, but that's what it kind of looks like.
That's neat.
Who? So, right over here? I mean, that's your team right there. You're blonde like Peach? Okay, you can play the role of Princess Peach today, I guess. Obviously a piranha plant right here. Oh, there's a to-do thing for him. Lunch with Iggy and Roy at 12 p.m. on Tuesday. Well, the next area says keep out, but we're going right in. We're just trying to get to the ride. Come on. Now this line is the VIP experience line. Single rider actually enters through a different way. This is the VIP experience. As you can see, there's no wait for it right now. I want to test out single rider later, see how long that takes. So kind of show you guys an idea of what you see if you go in the single rider line. Oh yeah, now we're going through seeing how Bowser creates his different bombs, all his preparations. I hear lots going on right now. I do gotta say, Bowser's slacking a little bit on his bullet bill creations. Well, I think my prediction's gonna be correct with an hour wait because we're already in the pre-show room. Well, so that's the pre-show room. This is kind of the staging area before the pre-show room. The official pre-show room, that is. Yeah, here we are right here. We're waiting to get into the main area where they're gonna tell us how to ride the ride, what to do during the ride, and all that fun stuff. Into the pre-show room. Oh man, this giant Universal badge at the bottom. Got looks like Toad's racing outfit, Yoshi's racing outfit. Oh wow, this is awesome. Oh, all their helmets up there. I like Toad's little picture right there. That's awesome. And then they got all the screens over here on the other side to where they're gonna show us what we need to know with the AR headsets, how to steer, how to shoot turtle shells, and all that fun stuff. Headset right over here. Come in. Thank you. As soon as you exit the attraction, you're directed right into the 1-Up factory, which has very amazing theming in here, actually. Now, walking around in here, it seems like they have the majority of the merchandise that they have outside of the land, like in the other Super Nintendo World stores. But like I said, the theming in here is just amazing for the 1-Up Factory. Loving all the gears. There's some gears at the register stand. We are picking up some cool pins, though, that I haven't seen, actually. So, Savannah, I think you're getting the one on the right, right? The white one, or are you debating on Princess Peach?
I don't know, I'm debating.
I think you're a fake fan if you don't get Princess Peach.
But this is all of them, and sparkly.
That's true. I'm getting the one in the middle, the green pipe.
And all the prices do vary on these, just so you know, like this one's 9, 11, and 14.
Okay. So, but the one in the middle is a little bit more heavy duty. I think there's something that actually pops out from the top. Like, hold it upside down real quick.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You see what I mean?
So why is yours 11 and mine's 14?
Well, because there's something that pops up. Oh, there we go. It's Mario jumping out. We just got off Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. I want to give my honest review on it. Now, I do think that the ride is fun. Like, there's parts in there where it feels a little bit faster than it actually looks. That's obviously one of the big criticisms, is that it's slow for a Mario Kart attraction. But it was fun. The AR technology kind of distracts you a little bit from the physical sets. So definitely on single rider, when we ride it again, I'm gonna take off the AR headset and see if it's a little bit better. But I would say right now it's an enjoyable attraction. Definitely has some things that I wish were a little bit different, but it's actually a pretty good attraction. It's a whole lot of fun, of course, living Mario Kart in real life.
Going into the ride, I didn't know what to expect. Just because when you hear Mario Kart, you think fast, like racing. So going on, I was like, let's see how it is. I thought it's like, for this ride, it's either fast and racing or technology. You can't really do both for this, so I thought it was cool to incorporate, I guess, the technology, because you actually see like everything moving and the shooting aspect and stuff like that, which you couldn't get in an actual like racing setup, like test track.
It would all be just like physical sets.
Yeah.
I think to kind of build on that, it's going to take a little bit of time for everybody to get used to interactive technology on that ride. However, it adds to the experience, and it's something that you can't really get anywhere else. Right where this little Mario flagpole's at, they actually have a leaderboard that you can check. If you tap your power-up in, you can check the leaderboard on the phone too. If you want to check on these big screens over here, you can check that right out here outside of 1-Up Factory. Since we probably won't do any of the mini games today, we're going to get some coins right here. Demonstrate it, Savannah. Demonstrate how you're going to get some coins.
Why is it
It's not. Try this one. Oh, there we go. There we go. I guess, did you have to do it like super hard?
Did it hard.
Oh, okay.
So you have to do it with your hand, like
Yeah.
like that. Like that? Oh, I see.
No more coins for
I
you.
gained like 3 coins or something.
When we got on Mario Kart, it's about 11 o'clock, still in our time slot. They closed off the Toadstool Cafe because you need a reservation beforehand, which isn't really advertised at all. I mean, I'm sure it's in the fine line somewhere, but it's not advertised. Like, you essentially need to go there right away, but they don't even have standby open for it. I mean, this lane is filled right now. It's just the first time slot. They haven't even opened up the 12 o'clock time slot quite yet, but yeah. You can't re-enter the lane either, so essentially if you wanted food, there's nothing that you can do. Like, you have to either go out and just not come back in to get food, or you just have to wait it out and I guess not eat in here. So one thing that I've discovered is the line number 1 stretches all the way to Princess Peach's castle for the cafe. That line is just to make a reservation, and that's for the later groups. Obviously it closes off the yellow groups, and then you have to get a line again. And I overheard someone right now say it's about a 2.5-hour wait once they make a reservation. So, and now I don't want it to seem like I'm complaining about how busy it is, because we all expect it to be busy. I'm just like a little bit bummed because obviously wanted to do the cafe today. I would expect them, since they did distribute a certain amount of past member previews, to have enough availability inside stuff like the cafe to accommodate everybody. But unfortunately, like I said, not today. We definitely will come back, and we can still enjoy the rest of the lane, and of course ride Mario Kart again, which I think we're gonna go do. In order to do the Bowser Jr. Showdown, which is like an interactive attraction in its own, you have to get 3 keys throughout the land. So there's one of the keys for the mini games. Looks like you have to make the Goomba fall, and then you earn that key and it go into your app. Kind of get an idea of where it starts at, all the way back over there at Princess Peach's castle. Same with the majority of the mini games here. As soon as you walk into the land, Princess Peach meets her right here. Now she's not out until 1, so that's about like an hour from now. But she has a little queue set up. She meets right here. Now I do know, I've seen videos that her eyes blink. She even talks, which is kind of awesome. Yeah, this is a nice little setup for Princess Peach meet and greet. Here's what the backside of Princess Peach's castle looks like. Or would this be the front side? Yeah, I guess it'd be the front side, since you're entering through the green warp pipe and entering through the back side technically. But I love how they dressed it up and everything. And then you got like the the last stay in Princess Peach right up there. There's a couple small little hidden corridors over here where you can earn even more coins at. Like right here is one of those brown blocks. Let's see, can I hit it? Oh yeah, I'm earning coins. Oh yeah, it even extends right in here where there's some POW blocks. Lots of loud noises going on in here, but plenty of areas to earn coins at. You can just rack up on different coins in here, especially with the POW block. Oh, like there's Koopa Troopa again. There's an ice area. Of course, you can go up there and look through the binoculars, but they did just let the second group in, and there's like lines everywhere. I don't know what line is for what. Like, I'm sure it's super confusing to find out what line is for what, but the Mario Kart ride definitely has gotten a lot more people in it since they just let in that second group. Here's another one of those mini games right here. Let's see if she's gonna do it. This is how you earn a key. Oh, she got the key. That was real easy for her. Wow. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, like, poor Koopa Troopa, he's falling up there. Well, that's one of the keys that you can get to go into the interactive Bowser Jr. Showdown, which is right next to us. We're gonna go into the single rider line right now, see how long that takes compared to the regular queue, but here's kind of an idea of the test seat. I wanted to show you guys how far you need to go, right about there, till it's green. So you have about that much room. It's accommodating, like it's a little bit more accommodating than Secret Life of Pets, I'd say. Now the single rider line is right over here to the other side of standby. As you can see, standby's kind of gone down a little bit. It's posted at 90 minutes, but we only waited an hour. We waited way further back. This is where we're backed up to right now. That is kind of the main area where we first picked up our headsets at. And then we're tracking our timer now to see how long it takes to get through single rider. As we wait to ride Mario Kart again, I want to kind of show you guys the different stamps that I earned while riding the first time. So this one says, land 3 consecutive hits on enemies. I got some coins for it. Let's see if I got any more. Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch. Like this one is successfully drift each turn in the ride. In the single rider section, you actually get a great view of all the different Team Bowser posters over here. And of course, Bowser being the leader. And even more of his different things, his conveyor belt. That's gonna try to stop us along the way from winning. You can definitely tell that it's an opening day here of a brand new land. All the lines are all over the place right now. Like it's pretty hard to walk through. Just got off of Mario Kart and I rode it without the AR, and honestly I gotta say it was a whole lot of fun without it. I think both of them have their pros and cons, but I definitely think you should check them both out. Single rider was also an exactly 30-minute wait, so essentially the standby from when we got in line cut in half. I think for today though, that's gonna do it for us here at Super Nintendo World. Our first time in. There's so much to do in this land. Like I wish I could show you guys. Unfortunately, it's just too busy right now, so we definitely have to come back when it's officially open up, which is February 17th, to show you guys everything. Yeah, I definitely want to do a video where we're literally doing every single thing in here. Today, I guess, was definitely like a preview. And we have now made it outside of the park. So, like I said in there, I just want to make it clear, like, today, it was frustrating. But I don't want that to take away from the amount of detail and theming in the land and the fact that the Mario Kart ride was so much fun. Like there's definitely so much to do in there. It's just unfortunately today, since the crowds were so big, we couldn't do as much as we would have liked to, nor were we prepared to, you know, have to stay in the land and not be able to re-enter. Because that's why we're leaving, is because we can't like get any food in there. Like the only thing that's open is the cafe. So if we were to stay in there, then we'd be not eating, which is quite unhealthy. And one thing that I also saw someone said on Twitter is they are denying people, if it goes past a 2-hour time slot, they're denying people entrance to the attraction and to the different mini games. Like some services will be unavailable depending on what color wristband you have. So with a short amount of time of only 2 hours in there for past member previews and the wait for Mario Kart being an hour long, there's really not tons that you can squeeze in. But regardless, we still had a fun day here for a little preview of Super Nintendo World. We'll definitely be back once again. If you're new here, consider subscribing down below with those bell notifications on, and make sure to leave this video a like. My name is Scott. You've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.